Alright, here we go. So it's 5PC here. Now, for my last video suddenly cut out because my phone cut out. But yeah, I just wanted to continue it. I didn't want to do a part 2, but that video was getting kind of long. But yeah, I already said it. Crystallized is... It's a S tier. Not S tier, it's a F tier. So now we can rank all the Dragons Rising season in the video, so let's get into it. Season 1, Part 1 was great. We have Empress Beatrix, Aaron, Thora, I think Wildfire, maybe she was in Part 2. But I think she was in Part 2. But yeah, I absolutely loved and adored Season 1, Part 1. But I can just tell you guys this. I think there might be one season that actually that will get maybe, like, somewhere maybe in my favorite rank. But, at the moment, Dragon's Rising just isn't really doing that for me. But let's talk about the positive. I really liked Empress Beatrix. Oh, wait, no, I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not like her as a villain. But I like the concept. Like, Imperium is basically North Korea. And if you know about North Korea, that's basically what Imperium is. But, yeah, I really do like it. And I think I'll put it in A tier. I think I'll put it above season... Okay, that's not A tier. I really like it. But yeah, Aaron wants to be a ninja. Thora gets tech powers. Aaron kind of feels useless without powers. But there's that whole thing where basically it's the merge. The entire world is different. All the merge or coalescence merge happened where all the 16 realms came together. And now there's a merged lands. And the ninja team are split up. People think they're dead. But people also think their parents or friends are dead, so there's that whole thing. But, yeah, I really like it. Now, Part 2, they actually defeat Beatrix, and she's gone for good, hopefully. But, yeah, this is Part 2. I don't know if I like Part 2 or Part 1 more. Now, you might be wondering, okay, why don't I combine Season 1 all together? Well, because there's 2 parts of the season, and that's literally how they're averaged, and that's literally how they're split up. And at least for Season 1, there kind of felt like a continuous storyline for Season 1. Now, if I remember at the end of, not Season 1, but at the end of Part 1, Empress Beatrix was literally in control. It's not like she was defeated or whatever. But, yeah, but, like, Season 1 is, like, as far as, it's, like, currently the only season that really has, like, a continuous storyline, in a way. But, yeah, I don't know if I like Part 2 or Part 1 more, but they are certainly going in A tier. Now, Season 2, Part 1, I think this is absolutely A tier. I think it might be better than Season 4 of the original show. But Season 2, Part 1, we have the Blood Moon, we have Lord Roz, that one Jordana lady, Cinder, Cloud Kingdom, we get Euphrasia, she's the new Master of Wind. Cinder is the new Master of Smoke. There's just so much I love about Season 2, Part 1. And it doesn't have a name. It's literally just called Season 2, Part 1. It's not like the original show where they would name each season. But, yeah. That's about all I really have to say. Season 2, Part 1 is amazing. Now, Season 2, Part 2. Now, this is a poster. I couldn't really find a good poster because a poster for Season 2 Part 2 does not exist. But this is a poster for Part 1. But I have to put something different to avoid the confusion. Now, I did really like Season 2 Part 2. I don't think it's better than Part 1. I know a lot of people might like the Tournament of Sources better. And the Tournament of Sources was pretty good. I just don't really like their suits. But yeah, we also get Roby. We get introduced to Nox, which is one of the members of the Forbidden Five. Nox is the master of brute force. He's amazing during this season, or at least during this part. We also get Rox, but Rox possessed Jordana, I think, at the end of Part 1. But we kind of know something is wrong with Jordana, but then we kind of learn that she's been possessed by Rox. Which, now that I think about it, we haven't seen Jordana or Cinder since Season 2, Part 2. It's like they've completely forgotten about those characters. They made new characters and then completely forgot about them. But, you know, that's actually a Lego thing to do. A Ninjago thing to do is to make an interesting character, cool and interesting character, and then completely forget about them and never mention them ever again. But Season 2, Part 2, I do think it is up there in A tier. I think I'll put it right here for now. Now, for Season 3, I get really care less for Season 3. It's just, they had the Forbidden Five, they didn't do anything. Thunderfang, he kind of sat in the same spot all season. For Part 1, I will admit it does have a pretty cool poster, but I could care less. Part 2 is kind of the same way. Now we have the Spectral Thunderfang, the Spectral Forbidden Five, which again do absolutely nothing. Aaron literally defeats them the same way. Like, literally, both times the finale of season of Part 1 and Part 2 are literally the exact same, which is super disappointing. And I really want to say something positive about Season 3, but there's just nothing I can really think of. I don't really care for the season. Maybe I'll put it above Part 1, or maybe I'll put this here. I don't really care for the Spectral. Now, again, I am going to get into spoilers. I kind of said that in the last video. But, yeah, Season 4, Part 1. Okay, my clothes are done. I guess I can leave that when I'm done. But, I guess realize that rhyme. Not really, but Season 4, Part 1 actually came out a few days ago on April 1st. I watched it April 2nd. I stayed up all night. Maybe April 3rd. Point is, I stayed up all night watching it. And I will admit, the episodes are good. But there's just a lot of things I don't like about it. I know, I'm just coming off as a negative Nancy. That's like a huge hypocrite. Not because I'm a fan of the show. I love the show. So I'm going to say when things are wrong. I don't like how they brought back Jay's memory. Because, like, in Season 3, I forgot to mention, Jay was rogue. That was one of the whole thing. Aaron was also evil, but that was reversed in the same season. But, yeah. They literally brought back Jay's memory, I think, in the 4th or 5th episode. When I don't think Jay should have gotten his memories back. I know a lot of fans that are huge Jay fans that are excited he got it. But I prefer Jay to be like a bounty hunter, like a mercenary, kind of like Ronin. I prefer him to be like that, because then he kind of had a relationship with Rob where he wants to get Rob and capture him for money. But, yeah, now Jay's part of the ninja team again. I really do not like that. Like, I just do not like how Jay was obviously going to become part of the ninja team. I would just prefer if he was a mercenary or a bounty hunter. Like, he was literally rogue. I liked him better like that, but now he's part of the ninja team. So now that really shows that there are no consequences. He got his memories back, I think, in the dumbest way possible. If you haven't seen it, he gets it back through a machine. But I think that's just the dumbest way they could have brought it back. I wish they haven't brought his memories back. But there's also the lack of Lord Rod. He only shows up for like 5 seconds at the end of the season with one of the Source Dragon icon. Now he has 3 kids throughout the season. Each season he kind of collects a new Source Dragon icon. And I don't know if he tries, I don't know what he's going to do with it. I think he wants to end the merge or kill a Source Dragon or whatever. Whatever he wants to do. We don't know his master's plan yet. Which is crazy. We've had 4 seasons and we still don't know who his master is or what the plan is. But also, besides Roz and Jay, Aaron didn't really do that much during the season. He randomly got his new suit in the middle of an episode, which that's never explained, but Dragon's Rising does not like to explain how they get their new suits. I mean, the old show didn't really do that either, so that's not necessarily a criticism with Dragon's Rising, but it is a criticism that I want to talk about. But, yeah. Aaron, he does his spinjitzu. Zane notices that some of it is red, because, you know, when Aaron does spinjitzu, there is a red streak. Because in Season 3, he trained under Lord Rod, and whatever Ross taught him made his spinjitzu red at some points, but never explained. Whatever, forget it, don't even ask questions. But yeah, Zane is curious about it, because he's never seen it before. But yeah, Aaron does object spinjitzu, and somehow object spinjitzu was able to kill the elemental monsters, which there's 2 villainous factions. There's the elemental monsters and the loyalists. The loyalists are basically people from Imperium that missed the old kingdom and wanted to return. The leader of the the loyalists is, the leader of the Imperialists are Dr. LaRoe, which is a pretty like annoying character or whatever from season 1 of Dragons Rising. And you might think, okay, well, what are they gonna do? Okay, they have this weapon of desolation to create the elemental monster, but what now? And I think another stupid thing, somehow Empress Beatrix returned. I don't know. I really don't like Empress Beatrix. I don't like how they had her return. Honestly, they could have done the whole season without the Loyalists. They could have just done it with the Elemental Monsters and made a new character altogether. But again, I mean, the ending was pretty cool, but they kind of teased that it's not the end of the Elemental Monsters, and it's definitely not the end of Empress Beatrix. And Empress Beatrix is in a new set that's leaked for the summer, and she has her mech. Granted, they could just be throwing it in there, but Empress Beatrix will almost certainly return in the next part, which I don't know how I feel about. I just don't care about Empress Beatrix, to be honest with you. But besides that, there are things I like. I like how the whole, like, route of undoing or whatever that Lloyd went through. I like that whole thing. I like the younger Lloyd, the teenage Lloyd. I like how they brought back Jillian Michaels, which was the original voice actor for Lloyd. So there are certainly things they did right. I also like the enemy Lloyd, which is like an evil version of Lloyd. I don't really like how that whole arc ended. Like, in my opinion, I would have it end. Now, I'm not a writer, but I would have it so like Lloyd kind of like fails the whole trial, and Whispering Wood falls apart, and he ends up embracing his evil side. Because now imagine the ninja have to fight an evil Lloyd. Imagine how cool that would have been. But that didn't happen. But I do not like how they brought back Jane's memories. But there really are no consequences in Ninjago, which I just don't know how I feel about it. But besides all my complaints, I did like Season 4 Part 1. And it is due for a rewatch at some point. But, I think I'll put it in A tier, you know. I don't know if I'm gonna put it at the top yet. Maybe I'll put it, like, right here. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. But, yeah, maybe I'll put it right here, actually. I did really like it. But, I think I'll put it right here for now. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is a pretty short video. But that's because my other video cut out, unfortunately, after the last minute. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments what you guys would like, what your guys' opinions are. And without further ado, I am out.